Hello everyone and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never watched one of my messages before, you're just finding my channel for the first time. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present, future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel you will find spiritual guidance, you will find twin flame guidance, sometimes both combined, but chances are if you found this channel, it's for a good reason. I trust my guides, I trust your guides to bring us together for a reason, so thank you for stopping by nonetheless. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, thank you for all the love you bring to this channel. Thank you for booking my services, thank you for joining my workshops every month. Thank you for all the support you bring to this channel every single day. And I'm always truly blown away. And thank you all for the love in yesterday's comments. That scarf is a belly dancing scarf. And it's going to go back to being a belly dancing scarf, belly dancing exercises. But I'm glad it paid off and you all thought it looked wonderful last night. So it was an emergency outfit, just some black eyeliner and a belly dancing scarf. Wow, magic happened. Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun, and I'm going the complete opposite way tonight. I'm lighter and brighter, back to my usual pale pinks and pastels. So, but yes, thank you all so much. All your comments made me smile. I'm glad you found my really, really sad intro funny, so thank you. So, let's get into this message. Now, we're going to be working with Mother Mary for this message in particular, because I got out her deck and I got out my inner child healing deck as well. So there's definitely something coming through here. But right before I was about to press record on this message, I had to stop and listen from it because a song came through. But let's get into this first. So I set the intention with this message that whoever finds it, whoever connects with this message now, feels the unconditional love and healing and blessings that come through, channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. Calling in our heavenly ancestors, our spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout, as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home, and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward this message for the Twin Flame Collective. Can I also request, Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home, and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, sending love, light and gratitude, and so it is. So let's clear the energy. I'll tell you the song. Now, all I heard was making my way downtown, dun, 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 something like that. And I'm homebound, dun, dun, and I just heard a lot of piano. Now, I kind of knew the song, but I had to sing it more in my head, or the tune more in my head to get the tune, to get the title of the song. So you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just... That's so out of tune. If I could just see you, if I could just hold you tonight. Now I can see the video in my mind's eye. I can see a girl playing a piano and the piano's moving on a highway type thing. I cannot remember who sings it. Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. So someone could be about to get in touch with you and ask, can I see you tonight? Someone who stays at a distance from you is about to move closer to you. They could be travelling towards you, making plans to travel towards you. But this is definitely someone who is connecting to Mother Mary, and someone who has definitely been working through a lot of inner child healing. Okay, I just heard this person has been taking some time out to heal because their ego is bruised. Confirmation part. Someone has a bruised ego, or they had a bruised ego. Now this, I feel, this is, I'm seeing the table has been turned over, okay? So whenever I see that, it means that something has shifted, something has changed. And it means that your masculine could be in the energy you were in before. So like if in the past you felt rejected and let down and disappointed with your masculine, they're now feeling that, or now they're feeling kind of what you felt. Their ego is bruised. Or they were dealing with that. Now, definitely a watery energy coming through tonight, very much. Blues, healing waters, Orion, Mintaka, Atlantis, all those beautiful places coming through. So this is someone who definitely, and I'm not going to use the same kind of stuff I use all the time, but this is definitely someone who didn't fully understand what this connection was. Someone who had, now I'm hearing restraint. So, for example, if this is someone who's very disciplined in their emotions and in their life, I feel. So this is someone who is very disciplined. This is someone who thrives on structure, on discipline, on doing everything in a certain schedule, a pattern. So this is someone who's very logical, very much someone who sticks to a routine every day. They don't like to deviate from their routine. They're very disciplined with their emotions. This person could have been in the military, they could have a military background, they could have had something that gave them this very disciplined mentality. But they're also very good at hiding and masking their emotions and feelings and stuff like that. So they're very disciplined in their life overall, but they're very disciplined when it comes to being very staunch, you know, like straight-faced, poker face. And I feel this person was really brokenhearted over a situation with the two of you in the past, but refused to acknowledge it. If you refuse to acknowledge that we're brokenhearted, they may have went off and indulged in other things to try and forget about you. But their ego got bruised for some reason. Yeah. Okay. These cards come out as I was talking. So, planetary wave, soul mission, trust the inner call of your soul. So this tells me there's something awakening in this masculine. They're remembering yes. They're remembering something very vital that they are here to do. Now, it could be something that you're both to do together, but something this masculine is remembering. Something this masculine is like, they could be remembering, now when I'm seeing a lot of water in my mind's eye, this person could definitely be now remembering like Atlantis and places like that where there was a lot of water, and Mintaka was a water-based planet. So this person could definitely be feeling the kind of connection with that. There's also, sorry about Roxy barking there. There's also, I feel, some past life stuff coming through here, but I might do a past life reading separate from this because I had some more past life stuff coming through. So I might do a separate past life. I'm not going to get too much into past lives at this stage, but I do feel there's something coming through here as well about that. But I just hear underestimated. Okay. This person has been prolonging the agony of facing up to facts. They purposely did not express emotions to you, knowing that you were going to walk away. And this person has prolonged the agony of facing that, of confronting that. Lady of the Lake, new beginnings, something is about to happen. Okay. Now I'm looking forward to getting to the tarot because I'm using my Ocean Tarot, because today I rotate my oracle cards. I put some up to the library upstairs, and I was going to put that Ocean Tarot up to the library upstairs, and as I was packing them away, the whole box just flew out my hand and the Ace of Spears came out and landed on the floor. And I picked up the Ace of Spears and I put it back in the deck, and I thought, okay, so I'll give it a quick shuffle. The Ace of Spears jumped out again. And I said, am I supposed to use this deck tonight? Is that what you're trying to tell me? And I gave it another shuffle and the Ace of Spears came out again 3 times. So definitely something could be about to happen. There's some sort of breakthrough energy, and I'm using the Ocean Tarot because that's the ones that I was guided to bring through. So there's a new beginning, something's about to happen. I just heard caught off guard. Someone's going to be caught off guard. Wow. I was about to start shuffling and they said no, stop. King Tide, divine masculine energy. Now look at this masculine. This is a masculine who, if you look at this image, he's almost like putting his arms down. He's controlling the wave. He's controlling everything around him. He's putting his arms up and he's saying, I'm here, I've arrived. I'm stepping into my power. So it says, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. And this is arms wide open here to receive. Ride the waves behind that. Let's see. Somebody could sing that song, or somebody could listen to Gloria, and or someone's name can maybe be Gloria. I'm hearing that song. I think it's called Gloria and or Hosanna. I don't know. It's something like that. Sure, it's Gloria or something like that. Oh, is it Ding Dong Merry Linen High or something like that? I just realised that song Ding Dong Merry Linen High, but it came through as maybe someone's name's Gloria. I don't know where that came from. So something could be about to happen here around about Christmas, or something happened about Christmas time. Because I'm sure that's Ding Dong Merry Linen High. Maybe this person is hoping to spend Christmas with you. The Well Maidens, kindness, respect, reverence and compassion. Wow, I just got tingles and goosebumps everywhere there. I feel this is your compassion, your love and your kindness. You have chosen whoever this is for, the path of light, the path of love. You've chosen the higher ground. And I feel for a while your masculine may have been stuck in the lower road. You took the high road, they took the low road. And the low road, as you know from the song, is someone who says, you know, they're the low road is actually the 3D road. The high road is like, it's that song, I think it's that song is all about being dead and moving through the spirit world, through the fairy realm. That's that song. So, but there's something here about you took the correct road. You took the right road. You took the path of love. You took the path of serenity. You took the path of healing. You took the path of choosing yourself. And your masculine has never ever forgotten your kindness, your love. I just feel this person, and I feel slight embarrassment. I feel when this person is going to come back to you, they're going to feel embarrassed because I underestimated this love. I underestimated you as a person. because I feel this person may have thought that's all you wear. And I just feel really emotional. Thank you. Gratitude, appreciation, and what is sustaining you. So again, that came out just after the compassion card. So I do feel this person is now grateful for all the love and compassion you have ever shown to them. I feel you've changed their life energetically, even if you're not connecting with them in the physical realm. You've changed their life energetically. You've changed how they see the world. You've changed how they look at the world. This person may have been looking at the world through rose-tinted glasses for a long time, failing to see the karmic lessons in their life. But I feel now they're looking at the world through rainbow-tinted glasses, because everything is becoming so beautiful and so, I'm just hearing so enigmatic, and there's just something really divine about this masculine now. Something really calm, composed. Like I just feel like I want to take a long breath and just, I'm calm. So this person may not always have been in this energy, but they're in that energy now. I feel they're about to catch you off guard. And I feel they're almost just waiting like at that traffic light. They're sitting with their car idling at a traffic light, maybe quite literally right now. Or you're sitting with your car idling at a traffic light. But I feel they're just waiting on the light to go green. The peril, alchemy, the reward is at the end. From grit to grace. So it tells me here that there has been lessons learned. There has been, we're coming to the end of a huge cycle for the collectively right now. And I saw something today about looking back at the lessons you've learned. I think it was from 2012 to now, for as long as Neptune has been in Pisces. Or connected to Pisces. And I was actually thinking back today to 2012, and I was like, wow, there is quite a lot has happened and changed in my life since 2012. I lost my mum. I started a new career, then lost my mum. I came out of a dark night of the soul, got a new job, loved my new job, left my new job to care for my mum. My mum passed away, went back to my old job. And then COVID happened and stuff like that. And I was just thinking, but so much had happened in between. You know, I learned so much. I have learned so much. And today I was just reflecting and nostalgic and all that. And I do feel that for many of you who are in the same energy as me, where you're just grateful for the journey now. And you're grateful for all you've learned. And you're grateful for the time that you have spent in hermit mode to truly get to know your divine family, your angels, your guardians, your dragons, your unicorns, all the beautiful cosmic beings around us each and every day. And I'm grateful for all of that. And I feel this is someone who's also grateful for the journey now, despite the heartbreaks and the heartaches. So metamorphosis. Embracing true transformation, things are now very different. Yeah, absolutely. This masculine, I feel, I'm just feeling so calm, so at peace, like so slow, like almost like if this person, the last time you saw them, was very hectic, very chaotic, refusing, as I say, very disciplined, someone who was definitely very structured. And this person may have decided that they were, you know, sometimes if you live your life too structured and too rigid and you don't bend in either direction, that makes for a very stiff, boring a very stiff and dull and boring life. When you're very much, you know, stuck in your ways. And I'm getting that, stuck in my ways. I was stuck in my ways. Structured, routine, stuck in my ways. And this person has learned just to chill and just to go with the flow. The wellspring. What are we thirsty for? Body care, time to take a breath. Now, what did I just say a moment ago that I just felt like going, I just wanted to take a breath. This person has definitely learned to go with the flow and not take life so seriously and not to be so stuck in their ways. And I just think when you see this person or meet this person again, when they catch you off guard, I think you're going to be stunned at this person in front of you. The sweet waters, sensuality, romance, enjoyment together, fertility and balance. Yeah, that's what I feel. There's a perfect balance here. There is like balanced alignment. Both of you sitting in peaceful frequencies. And when you're both releasing the codependency on each other, that's when the universe goes, okay, they're ready. She is not dependent on him, or he's not dependent on her, or, you know, he's not dependent on him, whatever this is. But they're not dependent on each other anymore. They both moved into this energy of peace and calm and oneness. So let me pull a few tarot. Let's see. In fact, before I get some tarot, let me get some angel guidance. And let's see, we're definitely using a lot of decks tonight that are Mother Mary's colours. So I just feel very strongly pull towards that as well. So let's see. Tell me a bit about the love here. What's going on about the love? This bruised ego and someone who's seeing things no longer through rose-tinted glasses, but through the eyes of love. Mistakes. So this person's about to acknowledge their mistakes, which I feel is taking a lot for this person to do because they are so stuck in their ways, or they have been so stuck in their ways. But they're willing to acknowledge. They're willing to acknowledge their mistakes. Tell me what else you can share with me. Okay, resolutions. I told you this person wants to I feel this person wants to make things right. They want to show you that they've changed. But the main thing I'm feeling here is this person wants to take responsibility for the past. Because you know I'd walk 1,000 miles just to see you tonight. So this person could be really feeling like they'd do anything now to make things right with you. Yeah, look, lessons. So I told you there's something here about lessons. This person feels they've learned so much from you, but I feel you have learned lessons. Lessons have been learned here, and that's why you're both now sitting in this peaceful energy. No more karmic debts, no more karmic cycles, no more karmic interference. I just feel no more hindrance, no more blockages. Lessons have been learned. There's a resolution here for you both. Let's see. Tell me a bit more here, please. Abundance. Be open to accepting an abundance of love. And I told you in that King Tide, arms wide open, ready to receive. But I feel it's to receive your love. This person, as I keep on saying, they were very disciplined about their life, very structured, very routined, very stuck in their ways, but they were also very good at hiding their emotion and refusing to let emotion in, and refusing to let people see how much they felt deeply. Because I know for a fact this person felt heartbreak when they lost you, but they hid it. They hid it so well, and they disguised it, they masked it. Agree to disagree, disagreements. And I'm putting that under resolution. So I do feel this person does want, and the friendship cards here at the bottom, so I do feel this person wants to extend that olive branch of friendship to you. They want to first of all be friends and put an end to the disagreements, acknowledge their mistakes, and then let's see what this person's plans are. Tell me what this person's plans are here. Tell me what this person's plans are. This masculine's future plans are. Sacrifice. So I feel that this person's willing to do anything. They're willing to do anything for a new beginning. Oh my goodness. I feel this person's going to say to you, what do you need me to do here to make things right? I feel that this person's willing, I mean that song, because you know I'd walk 1,000 miles, is someone who's willing to do anything to see you, to be with you. And I feel with that sacrifice card, this person is willing to sacrifice their 3D life just to see you, just to be with you, just to hold you. Okay, let's see. Oh, well, I love this. The limbo card came out upside down. Now, I don't take reversals unless it feels right, and this came out upside down. So that's what I told you, things are no longer stuck. Things are no longer stuck. Things are no longer in limbo. Okay, I just want to show you how this came out. Things are no longer in limbo. Someone is about to return, and look what's on the bottom. Oh my goodness, chills. Love may be just around the corner. Someone from your past may return. Things are no longer in limbo. Oh. Wow. My nose is so itchy tonight as well, and I'm trying not to overly scratch it, because the more I scratch it, I know it'll start to run. So this person may be experiencing some ascension symptoms. Okay. Let me have a quick, I'm going to have a quick check into the inner child healing as well, and I'll get a tarot card in a moment. Tell me about, tell me what was healing in this masculine. I mean, this person could have been brought up in a very structured home. You know, maybe they came from a military family, or maybe their parents were very, you know, they liked everything perfect around the house. They liked no mess and things like that. They could have been brought up with parents who were very OCD. Definitely something here about inner child. The inner child was never fully allowed freedom, or just to go with the flow, and just, because kids love that, don't they? And think back, even if you don't have kids of your own, think back to when you were a child yourself. It's good to have structure, of course. It's good to have some structure when you're a child. It's good to know exactly what you're doing, you know, so it's time for lunch, time for dinner, stuff like that. It's good to have structure. And it's good to have boundaries, you know, you can go and play there, but you can't go past that fence or something like that. So boundaries and structure are important. But as a child, you also just like spur of the moment fun stuff, you know? You like when, you know, okay, this wasn't the plan, but the sun's come out, so let's go to the park, you know, that kind of thing. Kids do love structure, but they do love the spontaneity and the fun as well. So this person definitely could have never really had that spontaneity and fun growing up. They could always have had very strict kind of, you know, stuck in their ways parents, because it's made them very stuck in their ways regarding their own life. So breathe in, practice breath work today. Now that's so strange, because I've been feeling that. I've been keep on feeling like I have to breathe, but in a very like, and now breathe. You know, like when you sit down after a busy day and you sit down and you go, and breathe. That's what I feel. And that's generally what I was feeling about this person. They were never really allowed, pardon me, to just chill and to just be. You know, this could have been someone who was brought up and made to do it, like they got up in the morning, they had to have their routine, brush your teeth, get to school, come home, do your chores, do your homework, get to bed. You know, nothing in between. Just, you know, a very, very structured pattern to their life. And they were never allowed to deviate from that. You know, like, can I go out with my friends tomorrow? No, because tomorrow's your chores day. And then you've got, you know, such and such to do, and you've got Sunday school on Sunday, so you can't make, you know, that kind of thing. This could be someone who their life was so structured, they just never really got a chance to just breathe and just go, do you know what? I'm just going to sit and do nothing today. I'm just going to enjoy just being. I don't know who that is, but hello. Yeah, so this is definitely what I was feeling. And how many times has the word breathe come out? Has the word breathe come out? So let's see. Anything else this masculine's inner child has been learning here and Mother Mary has been focusing on? Coping mechanisms. Coping mechanisms. So this person uses coping mechanisms to make up for their lack of emotional connection and stuff like that. So, you know, this person won't, maybe this person's coping mechanism is just to be more structured, or this person's coping mechanism is to, you know, as soon as they start to feel like as soon as they start to feel a bit chaotic, they go back to structure. Or this person, the chasing unhealthy things is a coping mechanism for not being able to emotionally connect with people. It's time to go inwards. It's time to connect with your inner child. So that's definitely what I felt. And look at the butterfly of transformation. This person is definitely allowing time for their inner child to connect. And I feel it's been through something you have told this masculine or helped this masculine with. You may have told this masculine, you're too stuck in your ways. You're not willing to see there's a fun side to life because you're too focused on, you know, all the structure and the organisation and the things that should be done and the way things should be done, as opposed to just enjoying life. So look at that. Flow with the rhythm. So get lost in the rhythm of movement today. Now, I was saying that this person, they'd never really truly allowed themselves to be in the flow. And maybe this person is finally starting to dance, start to enjoy themselves. Maybe they even, you know, doing something, because this is just, you know when you're in the flow of life. And even today I was doing, I don't know if my Scottish friends know Clan Adonia. They're like a tribal band, and I listen to them all the time, and I just, when I'm listening to them, I just feel free. And there's definitely something come through here. This masculine's never really fully allowed themselves just to be free and go with the flow, and I feel that complete and utter freeness and wildness. But now they're allowing it. You know, this could have been something that said to you, I don't dance. I don't listen to music. I don't do any of that. I just work, come home, go to bed. You know, Groundhog Day. So let me give you tarot, and then I'll get a message from Mother Mary to close out. See what our guidance is for this message. What time are we on? Not too bad, not too bad. So let's see. Can I get a few tarot? Not many, just a few, just to tie up this message, please. Oh my goodness, strength. So Leo energy, but this is someone who's definitely plucking up the courage to do something here. Tell me what this person is trying to get the courage to do here. I just feel spontaneity. So, oh my goodness. So the Six of Coral. Take a chance. Now this is Six of Wands. Take a chance on success and victory. but get your attention somehow. Catching you off guard, getting your attention. Clarify this six of coral, please. Clarify this. Thank you. Oh, that's actually too many. So Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay. So the Five of Pentacles. This person definitely regrets not seeing the value of this connection before, and they underestimated how I'm not going to say how valuable you were to them, but they underestimated just how important you were to their life at the time when you were in their life. As I say, I feel this person, I think they thought you were kind of, I think they just thought, you know, they're a nice person, they're so loving, they're so giving, they're so kind, they're so compassionate, but, you know, maybe that's all they are. Maybe, you know, I just feel that this person definitely didn't see the real you at the time. That's what I feel. They didn't see you as life partner material back then, but they do now. Because the Knight of Cups and the Star is here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Star. They have realised something about how valuable this connection is. So Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Pisces. Let's see. So Six of Treasures, Six of Pentacles. Reciprocation. They know that they have to come in with a new balanced, and the Six of Spears, Six of Swords. So sixes could be significant. Somebody could have been born in 66. Or someone's birthday could be on the 6th of a month or something. But this could be, this could also be like 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. I just realised what's on the bottom. Six of Pentacles. Wow, all the sixes. Yeah, this person, they're ready for a victory with you. They miss you. They feel so caught up in the memories. Nostalgia from the day you met. Doesn't matter how you met, I feel nostalgia for the way we met. I'm just ready to give equally, and I'm sorry I didn't see just how important this connection was. Tell me about this person's actions. Tell me about this person's actions. We've got the Knight of Cups, but what this person's actions? They regret not speaking the truth to you sooner. Oh my goodness. The Four of Pentacles. They're unsure. That's why they're trying to get the courage up here. So the Five of Pentacles, they're unsure because they don't know if you want them or not. They're unsure if you want them back in your life. They're unsure if you're ready to forgive them. Two of Treasures. Yeah, I feel this person now knows that they have to come in here in a more balanced way. Tell me what transformation is going on in this person's life. Tell me what's transforming in this person's life. So the Ace of Wands. Fired up, passionate about a new beginning with you. And what number is that? The Eight of Coral. No, sorry. the Five of Coral. No, the Four of Coral. So I'm just trying to see, I can't read that number. Right, no, this is a Four of Coral. Sorry. This is what's changed. This person is now passionate and ready for some sort of celebration, for some sort of union, for some sort of coming together with you. But the Four of Cups and the Five of Wands and the Two of Pentacles makes me think this person has definitely not felt good enough. They've not felt like they were good enough to come back and give you an offer. They were hesitant. They were hesitant. Tell me this person's next actions here. In the 3D, Tell me what this person's next actions in the 3D. Tell me what this person's next actions, please, in the 3D for their Divine Feminine. And the Ace of Wands suggests they're planning something. The King of Coral. This is an action taker. They're planning. This King of Wands. See how he's holding this Ace of Wands? He plans to take action. He plans to take action on this Four of Wands. He's getting his strength and courage up now. He's trying to move out of this hesitancy and this kind of energy of, yeah, and I just feel they're no longer being, they're getting, see, I'm just picking up on that when I'm seeing the Four of Cups and the Five of Coral and the Two of Treasures. This person's trying to get balance back in their life after some sort of chaotic turn of events. It could have been, as I say, when you left this person, they were heartbroken, but they didn't tell you they were heartbroken. The World. And the Eight of Spears on the bottom. Anxiety and fear, insecurity. Oh, over this connection. Wow, the Lovers. Okay, the High Priestess. This person is now opening up to their gifts. You intuitively feel this person coming back here. You intuitively feel your person's going through this transformation. There's a metamorphosis going on here. Page of Cups, there's some sort of apology, some sort of conversation. Give me one more card from here, please, from what this person is feeling and thinking and hoping to do here in the present moment. Queen of Coral, wow. So look, we have the Queen and King of Coral right here, with the Lovers right next to them. So this is this person's next move, to see if you're still feeling as passionate and as much invested in them as they are in you. And I just feel you want to both give each other so much attention, and I feel that was the thing, you gave this masculine so much attention and they didn't give you any back. And I feel with that Six of Coral, that's what it's feeling. This person wants to give you the attention now. They regret not giving you the attention and love you deserved in the past. But the King and Queen of Coral are two people who both attract attention, but also love to lavish their love and attention on each other in a very passionate, deep way. So this person is ready to lavish attention on you, and I feel you're happy to do it back. Oh my goodness, the Emperor. This person's ready to step up. The Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny. It's destiny. This is what's meant to happen. This is all meant to happen this way for this King and Queen of Wands. Two very passionate, fiery people who are definitely each other's wish fulfillment. And it doesn't really matter the signs, but the main signs that came through was definitely Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio as well. We're in Scorpio season. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, the main signs that are coming to the forefront. But at this stage, you know, I don't think signs really matter. You know, where it's, I say them because I'm kind of in the habit of saying it, but you know, signs don't really matter. Generally, you feel it more. You feel it more in your heart space. You feel it. Every fibre of your body tells you it's a message for you. So let's go to a message from Mother Mary, please. And thank you, Mother Mary. We'll pick a card now of the message that she wants to bring through. She's actually showing me one in my mind's eye as well, so I'll find it in a moment. And it's something about waters. Healing waters or something. Which card would you like me to read? The collective. Okay, I'm back to the start again. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay. Our Lady of the Inner Gate. Okay, and I'm going to look through and see if I can find the one. It was something like the Lady of the Healing Waters or something. I don't even know if there is that card, but I think I saw something about waters or healing waters or something. So I'll choose one and I will also read. See if that card's not even here. I'm not sure what that. Sacred waters, not healing waters. This is the one she just showed me. Okay. Thank you for that. I didn't even know that card was there. Okay. I'll get the glasses on. So I'm going to read the one we picked out, and I might not read the full meaning of both. But Our Lady of the Inner Gate, and that's card number 19, which breaks down to a 10. So a new cycle. Okay. Okay, I'll read this one. I'll read part of the other one that she wanted me to read. It's funny, that's a 9. 27 is a 9 and a 10. So, our initiations are sacred, and no matter what appears to be happening in our life, I am behind it. I am always guiding you towards your heart, for within is that sacred temple. The most precious treasure is kept. To obtain that treasure, you will need to have courage, trust and faith. I bestow my grace willingly upon you now, my child, without restraint. Remember I heard the word restraint at some point as well. That's so strange. Maybe this masculine's parents always made him feel like everything was restraint in his life. And it's interesting that word's coming through here. She's saying, I will help you, my child, without restraint, to show them how to release and no longer hold on to that structured mindset. You must provide the trust in me that gives you courage to take the journey ahead. Didn't we see the first card out with strength? Your reward shall be riches beyond all imagining. There is a teaching that it is easier to be grateful during a feast than a famine. In a similar way, perhaps, judging on appearances alone, it can be easier to feel the presence of the divine behind the happy events of our lives, or strokes of luck or good fortune, rather than in the challenges and the loss. Yet our mother instructs us now that she is just as much behind the challenges as she is behind the more obvious causes for celebration. How can this be? In her wisdom, she knows that of which we are capable. She knows what our heart can handle, how much heartbreak we can bear, in order to grow our heart into a powerful vehicle for divine compassion. She knows that sometimes the happier path will be of great benefit to us. She also knows that at other times being grateful for all that we want in the way that we think we want it would actually prevent us from fulfilling our divine destiny and receiving our full spiritual inheritance. Now, I did say it started on about pathways, and I felt you took the correct path and your masculine deviated from the path, and definitely Mother Mary, I feel, has been getting them back on track of the right path. Whilst there will be many times in her journey with us that she guides us along a joyful path, there will also be times when her guidance leads us straight into what we must need, for whatever we most need or want to avoid. This might be loss or challenges, or a letting go that requires greater trust than we have ever had to summon before us, or a need to endure great confusion as we let go of a life too small for us. We will grow through these transitions into the larger life awaiting us. What gets us through these initiations is the understanding that she is not trying to harm us or punish us, but she's trying to get us to enjoy life. Our Lady of the Inner Gate comes to us with a message. We are being initiated into the power of our own hearts. The heart creates a powerful magnetic field that can be felt within us and around us. As we grow spiritually, the electromagnetic field of the heart grows too, and our energetic influence can become very important, not only to immediate family members around us, but to whole communities with which we are involved in. We can continue to grow in that heart power and become influential and sustaining to the world around us. This can even operate to the point that a country we are travelling to, or at any given time, will be impacted just by our heart field through which the Mother's grace can flow to others. Whatever is happening in your life at this current time, whether joyful emerging from challenge or challenging descent into facing fears, know that it is an initiation into your heart power. We move through these situations by not resisting them, by staying present and being with what we feel. This might seem impossible, and yet it becomes possible with practice, patience, and the willingness to trust and learn that it isn't some random suffering to try and get it out of us as soon as possible, but a pathway that is leading us somewhere truly valuable. Even if we are in dark times, we can know that Our Lady of the Inner Gate is guiding us, keeping a watchful eye on us, and is a guiding hand at our backs so that we can find our way into the deeper chambers of our hearts. This oracle heralds a time when we are growing in spiritual power, whether we are aware of this consciously or not. You're becoming a person of increasing energetic influence. If you have some natural sense of spiritual responsibility, you may worry about this, wondering if you are always putting on constructive vibrations. Do not fear. You do not have to be perfect. You just need to be yourself at all times and trust. It is your trust in the divine that brings the most power in your heart emanation and the most healing to the world around you. It is your willingness to experience your life with growing trust that empowers Mother to act through you and for others to be nourished by your sheer presence. I love that. So I'm going to not read the full one because they're really long messages. Lovely messages, but really long. But she wants me to read this. I'm going to read the start of it and the end of it. I am the sacred guardian of the holy waters. I offer you cleansing, healing, regeneration, and the miracle of life. I bring you the blessing of moving forward through emotions and letting go. I honour and support your emotional life, helping you to tap into its potential healing power. Dive into the sacred waters of your being, and I will greet you as you emerge renewed and ready for the next stage of your life's journey. Wow. Okay. This oracle card brings a particular message. What you have been sensing emotionally has merit and usefulness, even if there is no logical explanation or supportive physical evidence as yet. Things are not always as they seem, but your emotional instincts will let you know what you need to know, so trust your instincts. Assessing our emotions can be a skill that many of us steer clear of and sometimes refuse to learn. after being trained by our social conditioning to push them to one side and be governed by our intellectual process instead. And now I know why she wanted me to read that. And isn't that so strange? I've had the feeling, the healing, the sense of water for this message as well. And this was, I'm just truly stunned by that. If you're finding it difficult to really access your emotions, then the following healing process will help you learn this valuable skill. Don't worry if you need to repeat the healing process once a week, for example, for the next few months or even a day or week or so. You'll become increasingly emotionally intelligent through your patience and curiosity and through your willingness to practice the skill of attention to become aware of exactly what you feel, without judging those feelings or shutting them down. You deserve access to the sacred waters of your emotional being. Don't worry, the mother won't let you down in there. She will guide you instead to learn how to swim freely through your emotions and emerge cleansed and ready for your next life steps. The healing process, an endless clean blue ocean is before you. Sense its peace and power. Rising up out of that ocean now is a shining divine feminine being. Clothed in the waves, her hair shimmers in the sunlight. She raises her hands towards you, and you are showered in water from the ocean. It might be a light stream of water or a big, thoroughly cleansing wave. She will deliver to you what you need most. If you have pleasure or fear, uncertainty or joy or any other feeling throughout this when it's happening, just stay present to it and allow it to come and go. Finish your healing process with this affirmation. Our Lady of Sacred Waters, Holy Mother Mary, bless me with your healing, cleansing grace now. Help me to release fear, shame or guilt about my emotional life and to have the courage to flow emotionally, that I may be fed by sacred waters and nourished in all facets of my life, in service to your divine plan of love. So be it. Well, I'm just blown away by that. This is just a feeling about the masculine, emotionally so structured and so closed off emotionally. And I love this as well, the fact she's talking about how just to let things flow and how to listen to your heart space and how to overcome the blockages. So I just love this, and the fact I was talking about paths and emotions, and both the cards that she wanted me to read are about that, about how sometimes you're guided down the wrong path, but it's always a path of learning and it will ultimately bring you to your highest and greatest good. So, oh wow, what a lovely message. So I send you all so much love and blessings. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for all this time we've spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Namaste.